So I'm gonna start this off by just clarifying. I think incels suck. Like, I think it's a really toxic community. I think, there is obviously the pattern of, like, the fucking violent people. And it isn't just a small percentage, like some people claim. But there is one thing, because I've, looked into it a lot just because I find it really interesting. There's one thing that I think is a common theme of incels that's actually correct. And it affects all of us. I think, or I agree that it is kind of a modern problem. Like, I think most of the people who are just like, complete chronically online asshole incels, they probably would not have that problem if it were still the 1990s or the 2000s. And, I think it is kind of just time going by and just the new, like, dating meta, like dating apps and stuff. I think in a way it promotes just like shit that people will find really hurtful, but also not only that, like back in the day, I say that even though, I mean, I wasn't alive then. I think like guys who would be incels now, it's like they get rejected and it sucks, but there wasn't just a way to retreat into some like online forum talking about how much you hate women because of it. You're kind of forced to like get back on your feet instead of just sitting on your ass complaining about it. But I do think it's a problem, just the way things are now, in that respect, because, I know people who aren't unattractive, and this isn't just men, women too, and, it isn't just people who would normally be incels. It's a lot harder to date now, just because of the way people are. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with COVID, but yeah, I just know so many people who are like in their mid 20s and have never been in a relationship or anything even close to it. And it's like, sure, there would always be a few people like that throughout time, I believe, but it's just kind of fucking surreal to know so many people who have never even once had that. And of course I'm one of them. But like, of course I am, because, you know, I've never really tried. But once again, people who put in a bunch of effort, like, they also have no success. Men and women, just anyone. And I kind of wonder why it is. But yeah, a lot of people just struggle with that a lot now. Like, and I hear about a lot of people who they just like play video games all day, and then if they want something like that, they just like they buy it. They just buy like a hooker, and then that's enough for them. It's really weird. It's really, really weird what's going on. I mean, I haven't really experienced much of the world. I don't think it's like this everywhere. I don't think everyone is like this. Like, I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, it's about areas with progressive views, and it's definitely not that, because it doesn't matter how much of one demographic is in an area. You'll find people who are different if you look hard enough. But that's the thing. It's just like, because I feel like these personality types that would normally be dominant like a long time ago are now the kinds of people who kind of hide away a little bit. It's just weird. Social things, I mean, they've always been weird, but they're very weird now. Hopefully, at least for me, I'll see a different side of it since I'm going to college next semester. But yeah, this is a common issue nowadays. I have no idea. Like, I know that I said it was about dating apps or just that in general, but I have no idea. Like, maybe somebody else who actually knows what they're talking about can explain why it's happening like this. Because I don't have a clue. I'm just guessing, just based off of the things that I've seen change over the years. Also, sorry that I'm talking so quiet. But yeah, I don't even know if I said like anything of substance this video. And I'm sorry about the lag. But I'm gonna go upload this. Goodbye.